What's up, YT? This video under a lot of circumstances, a lot of conditions. Okay? So, one, you have to excuse the lighting. It's definitely not right. Two, excuse the eyebrows that's on my face. They a whole day old. So, like, I would, excuse everything. Just excuse this, that, them, those, all that. So, back in with another review for episode, what's the number? I guess we can call this a mukbang too because I'm hungry. Back at it again with another video on episode 5 of season 7 for Basketball Wives. Yes. I'll never be on time with these things. So I'm gonna stop telling y'all that I'm gonna be on time. Cause I'm not. Anywho, let's get right down to business. Let's get down to tea. Okay. In the opening scene, you have Malaysia and Jackie and OG. You have Malaysia, Jackie, and OG, and they meet at a clothing store. This is for Malaysia and OG to meet. Jackie says the same thing to Malaysia. Then she said to Tammy when she was meeting OG, saying that they have the same spirit. In this case, though, they have the same kind of spirit, and she really wanted them to meet each other. Good, Malaysia. So her and OG talk, her and Malaysia talk, while Jackie go try on something. Saying, OG basically, let me put this piece up, hold on. So during this time, OG tells Malaysia how she plays football and it's like full tackle and stuff like that. So that's when Jackie come out and OG goes to try on a shirt and Jackie's like, oh my god, what you think of her? Like, girl, what you think? And Malaysia gonna say, girl, let me find out you got tired of jumping over tables. So, you hooked up and been friends with OG or whatever because she played football. Let me find out. Jackie was like, LOL. No, I just want y'all to meet because this, that, and the third. So, OG comes out with the shirt that she tried on. And, yeah. Basically, they just be making jokes or whatever. Malaysia was like, nah, you can't wear that shirt with them pants. She was like, no ma'am, no sir, don't do that. That's not a good look. It's not a good look. So, the next scene you have... At first, Malaysia don't seem like right with OG. Hockey. So, next you have Evelyn and Shanice at L's house. And... basically, they talk about her embryos, and she was like, well, guess what I plan to do with them or whatever. Shanice was like, what? Like, she was like, guess what her embryos were. And Shanice was like, where are they? In your fridge? Like, they in the house? You got them in the cabinet? No. So Evelyn was like, nah, girl, they at the lab, and she would tell Shanice how she's gonna get them discarded or whatever. Basically because she no longer wants to have a baby with her ex. Like, she wants him to be gone and the embryos be gone. Like, bada bing, bada boom, pow, they gone. So Shanice was just like, if it's meant to be, it will be, because Evelyn said she still should be able to get pregnant. Scene. So next you have Cece and Byron. And they boxing and stuff like that. Like, they getting in their workout or whatever as a couple. And basically during this workout, Cece goes to say how her and Kristen hasn't been talking like they usually do, and she's talking about the situation with the girls and how she just feel like it's basically a waste of her time and they basically against her or whatever. And Brown was just like, it is what it is, sweets. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he basically was giving off. So next you have Evelyn, Malaysia, and OG. They meet up for drinks. First you have Malaysia and Evelyn. And they just casually talking, casually having a conversation. Then you have OG to walk in. Every time OG comes around, it's just funny to me. Ev gets quiet. Not in the like, ooh, I'm scared of her quiet. Just like a, what the f is she wearing? Quiet. Like, she just don't want to converse too much. She just be looking at OG like, what do you have? Who is this? Why do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those quiets. It's just like, okay, this here. I guess she can be in my presence for right now, I guess. So things are going well. Malaysia and OG casually talking. Elvis like, oh my god, good to see you again. OG says the same. Soon you have Malaysia and OG to get in an argument about wigs. It starts off about wigs. And OG basically said something about Malaysia wig, about the bangs, I think. And Malaysia, you know, Malaysia, she is the roasting queen when she wants to be, okay? So Malaysia starts to roast that behind. She starts to roast her on her wig, because she said she has 2 different hairstyles going on her outfit, saying that her boobs are just going all out of place, okay? Yeah, they getting a little argument, baby, because the whole argument really started off because I got hungry. The whole argument starts off because OG was inquiring about the beef that everyone in the group has, like, what's the problem, and this, that, and the third. Malaysia was like clearing her throat as a, let's stop talking about it, because you like opening wounds that don't need to be open. Like, you starting a conversation that don't need to be talked about because it's been talked about so many times. Like, it's time to stop talking about it. So Malaysia was just clearing her throat as a move on, basically. And OG took it the wrong way, talking about something. You over here sound like a something. You know, all that. Basically, OG starts to throw shots. Malaysia throws shots. Boom. Next, it gets explained the different energy. Like, it's a different energy. And Malaysia was just like, just let it go. Like, chill out. Like, stop it. Dead it. It don't need to be talked about. She called her nosy and messy. OG was like, no, I'm not. Malaysia basically called her a traitor also. OG was just like, oh my god. And Malaysia basically called her a traitor because, like, you asking Jackie enemy about something that don't need to be talked about. So it's like, what you really doing? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, OG goes to say, what's your beef? And like, yeah, and OG goes to say her normal phrase. She doesn't give warnings, she gives guarantees. So maybe ain't said the same. She was like, baby, me too. We on the same page with that one. What's poppin', you know? Yeah, she have Malaysia, Jackie, and Tammy, and they go to an acting class. And basically, it's a exercise for Jackie to get in with her inner self, her deeper self, what's really going on with her, that kind of thing. And Tammy tagged along because she likes to do improv or play out, you know, things like that, basically, because, you know, Tammy be on her grind, so she gotta make sure she's up to par with that stuff, okay? So after they do a scene or whatever, her, Jackie, and Malaysia sit down, and Malaysia basically tells Jackie and Tammy about what happened at the dinner. Tammy was just like, you know, she actually likes OG. She doesn't have a problem with her. Yeah, like, she's like, maybe she should sit down and talk with OG. Maybe. You know, and Malaysia just tells them about the day, and Jake was just like, oh my god, everything happened. I thought you guys would like each other. Of course she did, like every other person Jackie will show up to hook up with. Yeah, now you have the next scene where we go to Evelyn and Jen. And basically, they are at the beach. And here at the beach, Evelyn wants to have a butterfly release because this, to her, is going to represent her embryos of her letting them go. And with her letting them go, it's also bringing her closer to her embryos. So Jen is there. Evelyn tells her the little plan or whatever, and wanted Jen to release the butterflies with her because they are friends now. So they release the butterflies. The butterflies don't want to come out the box at the time, and then they get them out. Boom, bada bing, damn. She lets go of embryos with their clothes. Okay. So now you have Tam and OG, and with Tam and OG meeting up, I think they just talk about what happened in Malaysia, and Tam is just like, you know, basically tell her to be careful and like, it's alright if everybody don't like you, all that good stuff. I believe y'all. I don't know because I really wasn't in my right mind when I watched this, but I think that's what happened. Next, you have the wig party. Oh yeah, I forgot. when Malaysia, Jackie, and Tammy were at the class, Malaysia was like, she gonna have a wig party so OG can come and find a new wig, which I'm not gonna even lie, I'm really on Malaysia's side with this one, because the wig that OG had on when she first met Tammy pissed me off, because baby, your boyfriend / husband, whatever he is a whole professional basketball player. He plays on the state. I know you have enough money for a wig that looks decent to be on your head. You should not be looking like you just went to the hair store and slapped that on. As a wig wearer, even though all my wigs don't look right sometimes, if they ain't gonna always look all the way right, but they gonna at least look half right, and they're not gonna look like synthetic, like I just went to the hair store and got it. Like, they're not gonna look like that. So OG, if I can do better, baby, you do better, okay? Thank you. Anyway, so fast forward to the wig party. You have OG in Malaysia to come in. I'm trying to remember the order of this thing. Who is it? Okay, yeah. So you have OG in Malaysia to have a little side chat or whatever, and basically OG was just like, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, and being that we are both Jackie's friend. Oh yeah, also at the dinner with Tammy, she was just like, she have a lot of things in her past to revisit with these girls, OG, and that's what she does at this wig party. She revisits the past with these girls. First off, starting with Malaysia. Yeah. So she's trying to figure out what's the beef, like what's the problem, and Malaysia said her spill and OG said her spill. Basically, they gonna be cordial for Jackie, but they really not clicking with each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna be fine in the same room, but baby, we ain't cool, basically. So next you have OG and CC, they meet each other, and then CC asks OG about her party, which is stirring the pot. CC came up from that thing and started ripping her wrist, whipping and flicking the wrist. She whipping and flicking the wrist, you know what I'm saying? Like, she stirred that pot real good, like it's stir fried, like she wasn't playing. So OG tells her about the party, tells her what went down, and off bet, Kristen gets mad because she's just like, why is CC bringing this up? You're being messy. Like, why are you even speaking on something that didn't need to be spoken on in the first place? Like, nobody came up here trying to talk about the party but you. Which I kind of see where CC came from, because she just want to know what happened at the party. But I feel like she should have asked Kristen or somebody else what happened at the party instead of OG. Like, what are you doing? You don't even know her. You know me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why Kristen got mad. So, let me see, y'all again. It's a drunk mukbang video, right? So, you have that pot being stirred, and when Kristen gets mad, it's addressed. Like, it's just spoken out. So I believe Kristen goes first and was like, CC, what you doing? Like, what's popping? So then OG fires back and was like, basically, what's the problem? Which that's her favorite line to ask CC, what's the problem? Kristen reiterated what happened. No, OG first says that all it was a little, disagreement. She never said anything, not hurtful, but anything that could be petty like. And Kristen was like, you're lying, which OG was lying, because she said some things like, you asked was her husband really at home, insinuating that he cheating. Like, was he really at home with the baby? Like, whoa, pause, you don't do that. So yeah, so Kristen, reiterates what happened at the party and what was said. OG basically tries to deny it at first, but then the second time she's like, yeah, I said it, now who's gonna pop me, basically. And Kristen was just like, you can apologize, we can do this in front of these girls, but at the end of the day, we not gonna be cool. Like, we can coexist in the same room, but other than that, don't speak to me, I won't speak to you. Don't say nothing, I won't say nothing to you. Don't pop off, and I won't pop off. That's basically what Kristen said, okay? So after Tammy was there for whatever she was there for, basically Miss Tammy got fed up, but she was done with it, and she was like, she gonna take an exit. Like, Tammy took her famous early exit and dipped out the door. Like, she wasn't with us no more. She was like, I'm sick of you, and you. Bye. Okay. So now you have Malaysia. And Malaysia basically confronts CC in front of all the girls and says that she pokes the bear like all the time. Like basically, like I said earlier, she stirred the pot. Like she in the kitchen whipping like a stir fry. Like she just whipping the wrist, she whipping and flicking the wrist, or whipping and flicking the wrist. Okay, like Malaysia's just over it at this point. She just like Malaysia still has family come first, but at the same time she gonna tell you when you doing too much. And Cece, so basically after Malaysia confronted Cece says her spill, and then Jen out of nowhere goes off. Like Jen is so trying to find a way for people to watch the show for her, and it's just not gonna work. Cause baby, we're not watching it for you. We watching for A, Tammy, A, Evelyn, A, Jackie. That's it. Maybe Malaysia, but never you. That's what I'm telling you. It's never going to be you. So your storyline is flatline. But anyway, that's besides the point. TC is blamed by Jen that she's the problem starter and this, that, and the third. To be honest, I just want to know what is Jen's beef? Like, what is her problem? So next you have Cece to exit the room after things get a little heated between her and Jen. So Cece exits the room. She goes outside. Kristen follows behind her. Kristen basically goes to ask her, like, what is your problem? Like, what is going on? And basically, Kristen is just like, I don't understand why you always have to bring something up. But other than bring something up, why do you never defend yourself? Like, Kristen was like, she never defends herself. And like the same stuff that Cece's saying outside, like she's so, yeah, she should be saying inside in front of the other girls. So they see her point of view. But Cece is, I don't think Cece is comfortable doing confronts like that. Yeah, Cece is just like, I don't understand why you gotta do that. So Malaysia is inside at the wig party still. She has all this commotion. She's like, I'm about to go outside. And I think it was Jen or Evelyn to say, you gonna leave your own wig party? And maybe it was like, yes, because my people are arguing and I need to see why. So Malaysia goes and says some spill. Cece basically is like done with everybody, done with them, done with the girl. She just don't want to do it no more and then sing. So next you have Tammy, and I forgot who she met up with. But she met up with one of her friends, I believe. Oh, her therapist, one of them. And basically, this is the last scene. But basically, Tammy explains why she always makes an early exit. She always makes an early exit because she feels like the girls is like, they bring bad energy, basically. It's just like, every time she with them, she gotta be a bad girl. Like, it's like she gotta confront, or she gotta be in the mess, or she gotta say this, she gotta say that. And she's sick of it. Like, Tammy's just at this point in her life where she's just like, I'm done. Which I really give Tammy props for being early all the time. Like, if you done saying what you gotta say, or you ain't trying to be in the mix, dip out. So yeah. So that was this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was this review. The next one will be out. Maybe on a Saturday, a Sunday, maybe a Wednesday, maybe a Thursday. I don't know. You guys don't know, but I just hope you stay tuned. Give this video a big thumbs up, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Like, this channel is not going to grow itself. I need the supporters. I need the subscribers. So if you like, subscribe. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know. Subscribe to me first, then click the like button for decoration. Y'all already know. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, and hope you have a great night, a great day, and see you in the next one. Bye guys.